Oh, hello. Hi, class. Happy Monday. Or if you're in period 2, happy Tuesday. You are going to need a piece of graph paper, some scissors, and like a tape for the notes. Then we're going to do some coordinate plane reflections. First of all, welcome back. Hope you had a great weekend. Wonderful. Grand. Okay. First of all, we are going to replicate these, which I would pass out in class, with graph paper. Sorry you can't really see this graph paper, but oh, there it is. So I would like you to do a 16 by 16 square, okay? 16 down, 16 across, and cut them out. You will need 3 of those. We are going to replicate these. Once you have your graph paper cut out, please eyeball the middle. Put an X right there. You can take a straight edge or a ruler or a cell phone. And I would like to see these perfectly done like this with your X and Y coordinates like this, okay? So I would like you to make 3 of these. And you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go up to the 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Positive 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 5. Okay, so you need 3 of those. 3 for the notes. You can do your homework on the graph paper as well, on a different piece of graph paper. You don't have to print it. You don't have to have your parents print it at work. You don't have to do that. You can spend another minute and just figure it out and do it on the graph paper. That's fine. A lot of you guys have been doing your homework just on notebook paper, and that's perfectly fine. I don't care. Okay. So, like I said, I just replicated this. It's the same size. It's 16 by 16. So you still got 8 or 8 across, okay? So here we go. I'm going to try to be efficient here. So this is coordinate plane reflections. And here is the directions here. Those of you guys who did the reflections homework, it was perfect. That's what I wanted you to that concept of reflecting. It's perfect. This will be easy. Okay, here's the directions. Graph the figure. And its images. After a reflection in both the X and Y axis. Okay, so this is what this means. It means that I'm going to give you 3 coordinates. It's going to be a triangle. We're going to graph that. All right, that's the pre-image. After we reflect it, those are the images. So the figure is 1, and the images over the X and the Y axis, which is here's the Y, here's the X. Remember that, Y and X? So that's going to be our mirror line. So here's our first one. Our first one, we're going to label this. A is negative 4, 2. B is negative 1, 2, and C is negative 1 and positive 7. So we're going to graph this first, this figure. All right, A, negative 4, 2, negative 4 up 2. There's A. B, negative 1 up 2, 1, 2. There's B, and C is negative 1 up 7, which is there. I'd like you to connect that. This is a right triangle. All right, so here's how easy this is. Here's how I teach it every single year. You're going to do a reflection over the x-axis first, which is this one, and then the y-axis next, which is this one. Here's how we're going to do it. Number 1, I'm going to start with B. I'm going to reflect it over the x-axis right here, okay? 1, 2, it takes me 2 jumps to get to the x-axis and then 2 more. So 1, 2 in and 1, 2 out. There is B prime, okay? We put that little notation there because that's the reflection, like that's the new B. A, we're gonna go in, 1, 2 to the line and out, 1, 2 to the line, okay? 1, 2, there it is, and there is A prime. And C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is C prime right there. And if I go like this, you can see that this is a reflection, just like the reflections that you did. Right over, it should fold over onto itself. There's my A prime, B prime, and C prime. All right. Next, I would like you to reflect your A prime, B prime, C prime over the y-axis now. All right, it's the same thing. I'm going to start with B and go 1 to the line, 1 out. There's B double prime. I put 2 little marks there. A, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. There is A double prime, and C was 1 away, and I'm going to make that one 1 away. There's C double prime. So there's my 3 triangles. The first thing, I graphed the image, the original one, which was A, B, and C right here in black. Then I reflected it over the x-axis, which is A prime, B prime, C prime, here in blue. And I took this and I reflected it over the y-axis, which is B double prime, A double prime, C double prime. So that's what we're doing here, all right? Let's do example 2. You guys, these notes count for half your assignment. And I'm also going to use this one now that you know what's going on, okay? So this is example 2, number 2. And I'm just going to give you 3 coordinates. We can speed this process up a little bit. X, but the directions are going to be the same. -5, 5. Y is -2 and 4. And Z is -1 and 1. There's my 3 coordinates. I'll do the same color scheme here. So you're going to make this, just please make sure you make a bold x-axis and a bold y-axis so I can see that, okay? So -5, +5 is left 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is X. Y is -2, +4. So I'm going left 2, up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4. Here's Y. And Z is -1 and +1. So left 1 and up 1. There's Z. And if you connect these, this is going to be a little obtuse triangle. All right? There it is. I'll zoom in on that. All right, same directions. In blue, I'm going to reflect this obtuse triangle through the x-axis first. I'm starting with any one of these. I guess I'll start with X. All right? Let's go straight in perpendicular at a right angle to the x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is X prime. We'll do the Y. 1, 2, 3, 4 in, and 1, 2, 3, 4 out. There's Y. And Z, we're going to go 1 in and 1 out. There it is. I'm going to name that, oh, there's Y prime. That's Z prime. I'm going to connect these 3, and if you look, there's my reflection. It's perfectly over. It would fold over onto itself, okay? So, and then I'm going to take this blue figure here, and I'm going to reflect it across the y-axis now for my double primes. I'll do this one in green. I'll start with X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. There's my X double prime right there. My Y, 1, 2 in, 1, 2 out. There's Y double prime, and my Z, 1 in, 1 out, which is right there. So if I make this, it's a perfect reflection, and there's the line, okay? I think this stuff is easy if you just remember to go straight in, all right? If I'm reflecting it through the X, go perpendicular, straight down, straight in and straight out. Don't go diagonal, don't do anything like that. Okay, and my third example. I'm going to use one of these again. I'm going to give you 3. This is going to be a little bit different, okay? A tiny bit of a little difference here. And your assignment's going to be just like this, by the way. You're only going to have 5 of them to do in the assignment. I can't make this easier, guys. Those of you guys who are not doing this or not watching this, you guys are going to get incompletes. If your whole 4th quarter is blank, I will give you an incomplete, and you'll have 6 weeks to finish it. That's the new grading policy. All right, let's do another XYZ. X. 3, negative 1. Y is 2, negative 6. And Z is negative 2, negative 4. That's a negative 2, negative 4. Let's graph our first one first. And I'll do this same color scheme. I'll do this one in black. Okay. Let's see. It's okay, I did it right. All right. So, X, 3, negative 1. 1, 2, 3, down 1. There's my X. Y, 2, negative 6. Right 2, down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my Y. And my Z is negative 2, negative 4. 1, 2, down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4. There is my Z. I'm going to connect those 3 points. And now this is actually crossing over the axis. I think I'm going to highlight this Y-axis and the X-axis in red so you can see it. Okay. So there's my original image right there. I just graphed the figure. That's step 1. Step 2, I'm going to reflect it through the X-axis. Well, here's the X-axis. Now pay attention here. I'll start with X. Up 1, through 1. There's X prime. Y, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the X-axis, and then 6 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's Y prime. And Z prime, I'm going straight into the X-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in. 1, 2, 3, 4 in, and 1, 2, 3, 4 out. There's Z prime. I'm going to connect those, and what do you think? It's not bad, okay? Perfect reflection. This is where it gets a little tricky. Now I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this prime image right here, and I'm going to reflect it through the Y-axis. Watch this. The Y prime. I'm going for the Y double prime. 1, 2 in, 1, 2 out. Y double prime. For the Z, 1, 2 into the axis, 1, 2 out of the axis. There's my Z double prime. My X prime going 1, 2, 3 towards the line, 1, 2, 3 out of the line, and there is my X double prime. I'm going to connect these, and this is what happened. It reflected over itself. So just because it's on both sides doesn't mean you lose focus on what's going on. You go into the line and out of the line, whether that's on the left or the right. So there's my images, and there is one like this at the end, but you're gonna have 5 of these to do, okay? Give you some good effort. Please do the notes for half the credit, and that's it, guys. Oh yeah, here's the deal. You don't have to quite do these. You don't have to do these. You don't have to print these. You can just get a piece of graph paper and write these out and give me the reflection over the X and Y axis. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, there's 6. 6 of these guys. All right, that's it. That's your big lesson for the day. Have a good one.